Number 15. The beauty of Norwegian women. In addition to its majestic natural landscapes, Norway also attracts visitors with its beautiful and distinctive women. Norwegian women are known for their radiant appearance, featuring flowing blonde or light brown hair, smooth fair skin, and captivating blue or green eyes. However, their beauty goes far beyond physical appearance. Norwegian women are well-educated, independent, and have clear career goals. They value freedom and equality in every aspect of life, including relationships and marriage. Norwegian society places great emphasis on gender equality, providing women with extensive opportunities for higher education and professional careers. As a result, Norwegian women continue to strengthen their position in society and make significant contributions to the country's development. In addition, Norwegian women are known for their excellent physical fitness and active lifestyles. When the weather permits, they often take part in outdoor activities such as hiking, skiing, kayaking, and more. Enjoying the fresh air and magnificent natural surroundings is their way of relaxing and relieving stress after work. The fashion style of Norwegian women emphasizes elegance and practicality, perfectly suited to the country's temperate climate. They often choose simple yet sophisticated clothing that can be easily mixed and matched to create their own unique style. What do you think about the beauty of Norwegian women? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 14. Norway is the freest place on Earth. Norway is often referred to as the freest country in the world, and this is not merely a title. It is reflected in both its culture and legal system. One of Norway's most remarkable characteristics is the balance it maintains between strict environmental conservation and respect for individual freedom. While Norway enforces stringent environmental protection regulations, it also highly values every person's freedom to explore nature. This principle is embodied in the Allemannsrett law, also known as the right to roam. This law states that everyone has the right to walk, camp, fish, and pick berries on most uncultivated land in Norway, regardless of who owns or manages it. As a result, both tourists and local residents can freely explore Norway's magnificent and unspoiled natural landscapes with relatively few restrictions. They can camp under star-filled skies, hike along winding trails, or kayak through picturesque fjords. However, this freedom also comes with responsibility. People are obligated to respect the environment and leave no litter behind when they leave wilderness areas. They must also be mindful of their own safety and the safety of others, while complying with regulations designed to protect wildlife. Norway is also a country that deeply respects personal freedoms. Norwegian citizens enjoy freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of association, and the freedom to choose their own way of life. The Norwegian government limits interference in people's private lives and consistently upholds personal liberty within the framework of the law. The combination of strict environmental protection and respect for individual freedom has created a unique and attractive Norway. It is a country where people can immerse themselves in the wilderness, enjoy fresh air, and freely explore the world around them without being constrained by too many rules. Number 13. Winter nude bathing in Norway. Winter in Norway is famous not only for its magnificent snow-covered landscapes, but also for the unique activity of winter bathing. Unlike the warmth typically associated with conventional swimming pools, winter bathing in Norway offers a refreshing and challenging experience, allowing participants to immerse themselves in icy water while snow falls around them. This activity is not limited to locals. It also attracts visitors from all over the world. By taking part in winter bathing, you can connect with unspoiled nature, enjoy the crisp, fresh air, and experience an incredible sense of exhilaration as your body is stimulated by the freezing water. However, winter bathing requires careful physical and mental preparation. Before participating, you should consult a doctor to ensure that your cardiovascular health is suitable for the activity. In addition, warming up thoroughly before entering the water and keeping your body warm afterward are extremely important. Winter bathing not only offers health benefits, but also helps build mental strength and resilience. By overcoming the challenge of plunging into icy water amid snowy conditions, you may feel more confident and energized. Furthermore, it provides an opportunity to experience a unique aspect of Norwegian culture and connect with others who share the same interest. You will not have difficulty encountering scenes of young, beautiful women bathing nude in icy conditions at popular swimming locations throughout the region, such as Linderud, Sogn, Landøya, and Moss. Nude snowbathing and playing in the snow are considered healthy and popular activities in Norway, especially among young people, from mid-September through the end of April each year. Number 12. Children sleeping outdoors in the snow. One interesting aspect of Norwegian culture is the practice of letting babies sleep outdoors. It may sound unbelievable, but this is a common tradition in Norway and several other Nordic countries. Allowing children to sleep outside is believed to strengthen their immune systems, help them sleep more soundly, and support healthy development. When visiting Norway, you may see baby strollers parked outside homes, cafes, daycare centers, and even in snowy conditions, with babies peacefully sleeping inside. The tradition of allowing children to sleep outdoors, even in cold weather, is a unique part of Norwegian culture. The core belief behind this practice is that exposure to fresh air and low temperatures helps children develop stronger immune systems, enabling them to better resist illnesses and allergies as they grow older. Norwegian babies are typically dressed warmly in insulated clothing, including snowsuits, hats, gloves, and socks, before being placed in strollers outdoors. Their body temperatures are carefully monitored to ensure they remain warm and safe. The cultural philosophy of "there is no bad weather, only inappropriate clothing" plays an important role in encouraging this habit. Norwegians believe that spending time outdoors and breathing fresh air provides numerous benefits for the health and development of infants. Allowing babies to sleep outside helps them sleep more deeply while also improving their ability to adapt to different weather conditions. Although this practice may surprise or even concern first-time visitors, it reflects the Norwegian people's deep faith in the power of nature and their desire to raise healthy and independent future generations. Rather than being a reckless or irresponsible act, it is seen as evidence of trust in children's ability to adapt and a desire to provide them with the very best that the surrounding environment has to offer. Number 11. The most humane prisons in the world. Norway is renowned for its humane justice system, which focuses on rehabilitating prisoners rather than simply punishing them. Although citizens receive comprehensive support from the government, some people still break the law. Nevertheless, Norway enforces its laws strictly to ensure public safety. One distinctive feature of the Norwegian prison system is that prison cells are equipped with amenities such as televisions, refrigerators, desks, private bathrooms, and even windows overlooking natural scenery. Prisoners have access to education, sports activities, and vocational training to help them reintegrate into society after completing their sentences. As a result, Norway's recidivism rate is only around 20%, among the lowest in the world. Halden Prison, often described as one of the most humane prisons in the world, is frequently compared to a luxury hotel. Norway also places particular importance on traffic violations, aiming to ensure road safety for everyone. As a result, the country imposes strict regulations and heavy penalties on offenders. Interestingly, fines are determined not only by the nature of the violation, but also by the offender's income. For example, if two individuals commit the same offense, such as speeding or running a red light, but one has a high income while the other has a low income, the higher income individual will be required to pay a larger fine. The reasoning behind this policy is that fixed fines may not be a sufficient deterrent for some people. However, when penalties are based on income, the amount becomes much more significant, encouraging offenders to be more cautious in the future. Similar to how parents may use different rewards or punishments for children based on each child's personality and behavior, Norway applies a comparable approach to discourage dangerous driving by making the consequences more substantial for those who can afford to pay. This system reflects the Norwegian government's commitment to protecting public safety, while also encouraging individuals to obey the law through a creative and effective form of punishment. Number 10. The best country for women. Norway has long been recognized as a global leader in gender equality and an ideal place for women to live and thrive. According to numerous respected rankings, Norway consistently scores highly in measures of quality of life, equal opportunity, and safety for women. Many factors contribute to Norway's leading position in this area. One of the most important is the strong commitment of the Norwegian government to promoting gender equality. The government has implemented numerous policies and laws designed to ensure that women have equal opportunities in education, employment, political participation, and other areas of social life. In addition, Norway has a culture that highly values gender equality. Norwegian women are treated with respect and are encouraged to develop their talents and abilities. They have the freedom to choose the educational path, career, and lifestyle that best suit their aspirations. Furthermore, Norway has a strong social welfare system that supports women in raising children and maintaining a stable quality of life. These policies help create conditions that enable Norwegian women to participate actively in the workforce and contribute to the country's overall development. Thanks to these factors, Norway has become one of the best countries in the world for women in terms of quality of life. Norwegian women enjoy extensive rights and opportunities, while also having a strong voice in society. With its achievements in gender equality, Norway serves as an inspiring example for other nations seeking to build fair and civilized societies where women can fully realize their potential and contribute to the development of their communities. Number 9. The place where death is illegal. Longyearbyen, a small town located on the Svalbard archipelago of Norway, is often referred to as the place where death is forbidden. It may sound strange, but this is a real situation caused by the region's extremely harsh climate. The issue lies in the permafrost that covers Longyearbyen. Temperatures remain very low throughout the year, averaging around -7 degrees Celsius, which prevents human bodies from decomposing completely. Burying bodies under these conditions creates a potential risk of spreading disease, as bacteria and viruses can be preserved within the remains. History has demonstrated this danger. In 1918, the Spanish flu pandemic claimed the lives of more than 100 million people worldwide, including 70 residents of Longyearbyen. The bodies buried in the frozen ground unintentionally preserved the influenza virus, creating a potential risk of future outbreaks. For these reasons, the local authorities in Longyearbyen introduced regulations prohibiting the burial of the deceased within the area. When a resident of Longyearbyen is approaching the end of life, they are typically transferred to a hospital or medical facility on mainland Norway to receive care and spend their final days there. However, this policy also raises ethical and emotional challenges. Having to leave one's hometown and loved ones during the final stage of life can be extremely difficult for many people. Despite this, the ban on dying in Longyearbyen is generally regarded as a necessary measure to protect public health and prevent the spread of disease. It serves as a reminder of nature's formidable power and the importance of safeguarding our living environment. What do you think about this? Feel free to share your thoughts below. Number 8. The Land of the Midnight Sun. In addition to being known as the Kingdom of Norway, this beautiful Nordic nation also carries a very special nickname, the Land of the Midnight Sun. Norway earned this title because of the extraordinary natural phenomenon known as the midnight sun, which occurs during the summer months. Due to the Earth's axis being tilted toward the sun, the Arctic region, including northern Norway, remains continuously illuminated by sunlight for several weeks. During this period, visitors can witness a magical scene where the sky and the landscape seem to merge into one another, creating brilliant and dreamlike displays of light. Resembling a sunset and sunrise happening simultaneously, this phenomenon offers a truly unique experience for anyone visiting Norway. Svalbard, the archipelago located north of mainland Norway, experiences the longest period of the midnight sun. There, the sun does not set from April until August, giving visitors the opportunity to admire this spectacular sight 24 hours a day. Traveling to Norway in the summer to witness the midnight sun is an experience not to be missed. You can immerse yourself in pristine, majestic nature, enjoy the fresh air, and marvel at scenery unlike almost anywhere else on Earth. In addition, visitors can take part in a variety of exciting activities such as kayaking, hiking, and camping under the bright sunlight that shines around the clock. Would you like to visit Norway and experience this phenomenon for yourself? Share your thoughts below. Number 7. Norway has one of the highest Human Development Index rankings. Norway consistently ranks among the top countries in the world on the Human Development Index, often placing just behind Switzerland. Few people realize that this success can be traced back to a historic turning point in the 1960s, the discovery of vast oil reserves in the North Sea. Before that, Norway's economy relied primarily on fishing and agriculture. However, with the emergence of black gold, Norway quickly rose to become one of the world's leading oil producers. This new resource brought countless opportunities, but it also presented challenges in managing the wealth responsibly and sustainably. To address this challenge, Norway established Equinor, formerly known as Statoil, a state-owned company responsible for oil and gas exploration and management. At the same time, the Norwegian government adopted the unique Norwegian model, under which it maintains substantial ownership within the energy sector. The primary goal is to ensure that oil revenues are invested responsibly and sustainably, benefiting both current and future generations. A large portion of the nation's oil income is transferred to Norway's government pension fund, the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world. Established in 1990, the fund's mission is to preserve and invest Norway's oil wealth for future generations. It invests broadly in stocks, bonds, and real estate around the world, helping to shield the Norwegian economy from fluctuations in energy markets. However, Norway does not simply save its oil wealth. The country also uses these resources to finance many important government initiatives, including research, education, infrastructure, social welfare, and public health care. As a result, Norwegian citizens enjoy a very high standard of living, supported by excellent public services, such as high-quality education and healthcare provided free of charge. Number 6. Norway's rich culinary tradition. Norwegian cuisine is a treasure trove of delicious and unique dishes that reflect the country's culture and long-standing traditions. Among its highlights are meals prepared with fresh, locally sourced ingredients, creating distinctive flavors that are truly unforgettable. One example is fårikål, a hearty stew made from lamb and cabbage slowly cooked together. It is considered a symbol of Norwegian cuisine and is especially popular during the autumn when lamb is in season. The rich broth, tender lamb, and sweet cabbage combine to create a warm and comforting flavor, making it the perfect dish for chilly days. Lapskaus is another traditional stew, made with potatoes, salted meat, and various vegetables. This humble dish has nourished generations of Norwegians. Although simple and rustic, lapskaus is exceptionally flavorful and reflects the Norwegian appreciation for basic yet wholesome ingredients. For seafood lovers, Norway is a paradise offering countless fresh fish dishes. Fiskesuppi, a fish soup made with salmon, cod, or halibut simmered in a creamy broth, is an excellent choice for experiencing the pure flavors of the sea. Fiskeboller, crispy fried fish cakes, are often served with mashed potatoes and cream sauce, making them a popular appetizer or light meal. Potatoes play an important role in Norwegian cuisine. They are prepared in many different ways, including boiling, mashing, frying, baking, and even making dumplings. Potetstappa, smooth mashed potatoes, is a common side dish served with many main courses. Raspeballer, potato dumplings, are often enjoyed alongside stews or soups. When it comes to desserts, Norwegians have a fondness for sweet treats. Krumkaker, cone-shaped wafer cookies that are crisp and buttery, are a beloved snack. Strawberry mousse, made from tart wild berries, offers a refreshing and distinctive flavor. Experiencing Norwegian cuisine is not only about tasting delicious food, but also about connecting with the local culture and appreciating the traditions and identity of this remarkable country. Do you enjoy Norwegian cuisine? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Number 5. Men do more housework than anywhere else in the world. Norway is known as a global leader in promoting gender equality, and as a country where men actively participate in household responsibilities. Thanks to supportive policies and a culture that values shared responsibilities, Norwegian men spend significant amounts of time caring for their families and sharing domestic duties with women. One of the key factors contributing to this is the Norwegian government's strong commitment to gender equality. The government has introduced numerous policies and laws to ensure that women have equal opportunities in all areas of society, including the fair distribution of responsibilities within the family. For example, Norway's paternity leave policy is a prime illustration. Under this policy, both parents are entitled to 3 months of leave following the birth of a child, with up to 80% of their salary covered. This allows mothers and fathers to care for their children together and share family responsibilities more equally. In addition, a culture that values cooperation and gender equality plays an important role in encouraging Norwegian men to take part in household tasks. Cooking, cleaning, and caring for children are considered normal activities for men and are not stigmatized. As a result, Norwegian men tend to share domestic work naturally and willingly. According to statistics, Norwegian men spend an average of about 3 hours per day on household duties, including childcare. This is the highest rate among OECD countries, and significantly higher than in nations such as the United States, Japan, and South Korea. The active participation of Norwegian men in housework brings numerous benefits to both families and society. It helps reduce the burden on women, allowing them greater opportunities to pursue careers and participate in social activities. At the same time, It helps raise children with a healthy understanding of the roles of both men and women within the family, thereby promoting gender equality throughout society. Number 4. The Freia Chocolate Factory inspired Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Freia Chocolate Factory in Oslo, Norway, is famous not only for its delicious chocolate products, but also for serving as an inspiration for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by the British author of Norwegian descent, Roald Dahl. Founded in 1879, Freia began as a small confectionery workshop. However, thanks to its creativity and exceptional product quality, it quickly became one of Norway's leading chocolate manufacturers. In 1937, the Freia factory opened its doors to visitors, attracting both local residents and international tourists eager to discover the secrets behind its famous chocolates. There are many similarities between the Freia factory and the chocolate factory featured in Roald Dahl's story. Both are portrayed as magical, colorful places filled with mystery and wonder. The workers in both factories are depicted as wearing distinctive outfits and carrying out their work with enthusiasm and creativity. Furthermore, both factories produce extraordinary chocolates with unique flavors and eye-catching designs. These characteristics helped spark Roald Dahl's imagination and inspired him to create the captivating stories of the magical chocolate world found in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Today, the Freia factory remains a popular destination for chocolate lovers and fans of fairy tale-like experiences. Visitors can explore the Chocolate Museum, watch films about the factory's history, sample a variety of chocolates, and even create their own custom chocolates according to their personal preferences. Number 3. Norway is a kingdom. Yes, you heard that correctly. Norway is a unitary constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary political system and a monarch as its head of state. The Norwegian monarchy has a long history spanning more than 1,000 years. King Harald V is the current reigning monarch, having ascended to the throne in 1991. The role of the King of Norway is largely symbolic, representing the country on the international stage and participating in important state ceremonies. In addition to the king, Norway has a prime minister, who serves as the head of government and is responsible for running the country's day-to-day affairs. The prime minister is elected by the Norwegian parliament, the legislative body consisting of 169 members chosen by the people. Although Norway is a kingdom, it has a highly developed democracy. Power is clearly divided among different branches of government, ensuring balance and stability throughout the nation. Norway is also a founding member of several prestigious international organizations, including the United Nations, NATO, and the Council of Europe. Being a kingdom gives Norway a unique cultural identity and helps attract visitors from around the world. The changing of the guard ceremony outside the royal palace in Oslo is one of the country's most famous attractions and draws many tourists each year. Number 2. Salmon sushi originated from Norway. Do you love salmon sushi? Let us know in the comments below. If you do, you may have Norway to thank, as it was Norway that introduced this unique dish to Japan. During the 1980s, Norway was looking for ways to increase its salmon exports to Japan. At that time, however, Japanese consumers were not accustomed to eating raw salmon. As a result, Norway launched a bold campaign to introduce the concept of salmon sushi. The campaign was an overwhelming success. Japanese consumers quickly embraced the fresh, rich flavor of Norwegian salmon. Salmon sushi soon became a popular item in Japanese restaurants and gradually spread throughout the world. Today, salmon sushi is one of the most beloved Japanese dishes worldwide. It can be found in nearly every Japanese restaurant, and even in many establishments that do not specialize in Japanese cuisine. The success of salmon sushi is a testament to Norway's creativity and long-term vision. Thanks to this bold initiative, Norway became one of the world's largest salmon exporters, while also introducing food lovers everywhere to a delicious and nutritious dish. Number 1. Edvard Munch, Norway's great inspiration. Edvard Munch was one of the most important and renowned painters of the Expressionist movement. His iconic 1893 painting, The Scream, is a masterpiece that revolutionized art through its unique and deeply emotional style, transcending the artistic conventions of its time. Munch's work left a lasting impact on art history and enriched both Norwegian and global culture through unparalleled expressions of human anxiety, alienation, and isolation. Do you know why Norway's landscapes are so remarkably dramatic? This extraordinary terrain was shaped by glaciers over millions of years. The challenges created by rugged landscapes and extensive glaciation forced ancient Norse people to develop ingenious ways of living in these demanding environments. Along the coastline, and over the course of centuries, communities in the valleys developed advanced maritime technologies, such as wooden longships and sophisticated fishing skills, enabling them to thrive despite the formidable forces of nature. This spirit of innovation and adaptability has been passed down through generations of Norwegians, helping to create a unique and resilient culture. Edvard Munch serves as a perfect example of this creative spirit. Through his art, he explored the darkest aspects of the human soul, while also discovering beauty in the world around him. Munch remains a source of inspiration for people across the globe, and his work continues to challenge, move, and inspire audiences to this day. And that concludes our journey through Norway, often described as one of the freest countries in the world. Would you like to visit Norway and experience it for yourself? Do you admire the friendly people who live there? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. See you again in our next videos.